in this tin, there are 100 random questions, and you are going to answer 10 of them. And we are going to learn.
Let's do it.
We're going to learn about the real Victoria. Okay.
All right.
The game sounds terrifying. It's not terrifying. Well, maybe it is. We'll see. It's not.
It'll be terrifyingly fun.
Yeah. Question number 1.
Yeah.
What is your favorite animated Disney movie? That's not terrifying.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
It is tough.
Favorite anime? Mulan.
Good choice. Did you like the live action one?
I actually never ended up watching it.
I haven't either. I was asking. I also have not watched. Okay, so we don't
no idea.
Mulan is a great choice. I feel like this is a good personality test. Like, what is your favorite?
Right.
I'd go with Beauty.
Take that, Myers-Briggs.
Yeah, I know. This is a much better test. Much cheaper. Lilo and Stitch, Little Mermaid.
Oh, Lilo and Stitch is really good.
Lilo and Stitch. I mean, there's not so many bad Disney movies, but there's definitely some that are better than others. Okay. Mm-hmm. What is the most random thing on your desk right now? And can we see it?
Oh my God, yes. So, have you heard of like hair Velcro?
No. Wait.
No, I swear to God. So this is like a Japanese thing. Okay, okay, right. So it looks like it's just like a little bow. It's cute, yeah. Okay. All right. So it's like Velcro, but basically, if you're like me and you have bangs like in front of your face and whatever, it's from Daiso, by the way. If anyone wants to go Daiso, but like say like my hair is in front of my face and I'm like I just want to push it back, but you just do this
and it works.
Yeah. It just keeps the hair.
That's like magic, man. That's
it's great.
That's so cute.
It's like a bobby pin, but like way easier to use.
Okay, hair Velcro, y'all. The Texas is coming out of me. I am very impressed by the hair Velcro. That's very cool.
Exactly. Now I feel like I'm like a beauty YouTuber. It's like, all right. Hello everyone, this is my hair Velcro.
This is my product. This is who makes it.
Not sponsored. I'm just a big fan.
No. I mean, I have hair ties and bobby pins everywhere. That's way better. Way better.
It's great.
There we go. We got a link. I'm gonna open that link for later, so I don't lose it. Okay. Very cool. What is one food that you refuse to eat?
Cilantro.
Really? Okay. Why?
Done. It tastes like soap.
That's
disgusting.
What my husband says. My husband says the same thing. That's like a genetic thing. It has to be.
It is.
It is.
It is.
He says
and
the same
disgusting.
thing. Do you like cucumbers?
Oh yeah. Cucumbers are
see,
great.
so he also doesn't like cucumbers, but will say like if a cucumber's been on a sandwich and then since removed, he can taste that the cucumber was there. I don't know if I believe that, but I was just wondering if it was. Yeah, I was just wondering. Okay, so that's not related to the cilantro. Okay.
Yeah.
Cilantro.
No.
So.
And cilantro.
Guacamole, no cilantro.
Reign of tyranny.
Yes.
No cilantro.
Okay.
Ever.
No cilantro. What is your favorite color?
Ooh, I have recently been enjoying a light seafoam green.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is a very specific, specific answer. I've weirdly been asked this on the Among Us Twitter multiple times. So now this is my answer. Yeah. People really want to know my favorite color.
And that's your go-to answer. It's not just because
a light seafoam green.
It's not just because we live in the Great White North and it's very frigidly cold and you're dreaming of spring.
No, but that would be very nice.
Has it been snowing there all day? It's been snowing here.
It's currently
all
snowing.
Day. Yeah,
it's currently snowing. I have not seen grass in ages. That's Canada.
You know, we both live in Canada. Spoiler alert. The amount of snow on my yard right now is like, I don't know, 5 feet, maybe. Like there's so much snow, and it's not melting,
so
and it's just, and it keeps snowing. Anyway, the kids like it.
Very Canadian conversation.
Sorry, I digress. Not too often I get to speak to my neighbors. What do you wish you had more time for?
That's so many things. Everything.
Sleep.
Everything.
Games.
Sleep. Not doing anything. Like that, like, you know, that weird thing where you're like, I didn't do anything all day, but somehow I still don't feel like I've relaxed. Like, what is that? What is that?
I mean, did that exist in the before times, or is that a consequence of now? Because I'm not really sure.
I think that's like a consequence of like working. Right? I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's a good answer.
Capitalism.
That's a good answer. I mean, like, sometimes I get to the end of the day and I'm like, God, was that like a whole day? Like, it's already night again. Do you think it's because jobs, like my job and like your job, it's not really like you go to an office, you leave an office, and you leave your work? Is it because that might be part of it?
True. Yeah, it's true. It's like one of those things where like your hobby is your job, but your job is also your hobby.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
yeah.
When people ask what my hobby is, I'm like, I don't know. I don't have hobbies anymore.
I know. And this 10 things I want to know about you. So I did the inaugural one. I was like, practice what you preach. And mine was like, what's your hobby? And I was like, playing games. I don't even play games anymore, but that's like the only answer I could come up with because
yeah, right. It's just a direct attack.
Yes, my own game is turning against me. Okay. Oh, this might be a yes. So, have you ever waited in line to get a new game at midnight?
No.
No, you played those old school MMOs?
I'm not that person.
I'm shocked you were not in line for a World of Warcraft expansion.
I am definitely one of those people who just doesn't understand the concept of like getting something first or like pre-orders. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm just like,
I'll get it when I get it.
I hate, I mean, but also I'm someone who hates lines. I hate inconvenient things. For me, yes. I'm like, this is so inconvenient.
It is. That is true. That is true. Like, when the new consoles were announced, I was like, I'll get it when I get it. I'm not going to get stampeded over at Target for the PlayStation. Yeah. I did wait in line for one of the World of Warcraft expansions, but I am a little bit older than you, probably, number one. But number two, I think it was before like these kinds of communities that you're fostering now existed. And it was like, oh, if I get to wait in line, I get to like meet other people in my community. Like, that was the community. That was the Discord of my generation. The midnight line for World of Warcraft expansion.
Ooh, I will wait in line for things that are free. If it's free, I'll wait in line. I'll wait forever. I don't even care if I need I just love everything.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So at PAX, will you wait in the line for like the Oculus demo?
No, I won't wait in line for demos.
Swag.
I want free things. I want swag. I want forever. My like 10th hoodie that I don't know.
That won't fit you because it's going to be an extra large by the time you get to the front. That's all I got left.
It's fine. It's fine. I love those too. If it's free, I want it. I still want it.
You're so funny. Someone in the audience, I waited in line 8 hours to see Weezer. You know what? I would wait. There are some concerts I would wait 8 hours in line for. Who would you wait 8 hours in line for, Victoria? Anyone? No?
Is it free? Will I get into the concert for free?
Well, this is so legitimate. Then anyone. Okay, I'll wait for anyone. It doesn't matter who it is.
And I understand this like sounds like parody, but like I swear to God, like who is the most expensive artist like that I would have to pay for? Like normally I would have to pay like thousands. Like would it be Beyonce? In which case I would wait in line for that. I need more bang for my buck, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So you're not waiting in line for like Eminem. You're waiting in line for like Elton John and like Beyonce.
I mean, the one whoever is charging the most money for their tickets, I would go into. Yeah.
I mean, Paul McCartney's pretty expensive. I did go see him. He was very expensive.
I mean, I guess yeah. Look, it's just
it was worth it.
Yeah.
Paul it's just not her jam. Lady Gaga, she's expensive too.
Oh,
also probably worth it.
Again,
I mean, I feel like I'd pay to see her too. Yeah. Whoever's
again,
free.
I'm gonna wait 8
Victoria's
hours.
not waiting in line for Lady Gaga or Hamilton front row unless it's free.
Look, if it's Hamilton front row and normally it's very expensive and normally I wouldn't get an opportunity, then sure, why not? And if I'm guaranteed to get a spot, if I'm not guaranteed to get a spot, screw that.
Well,
I don't waste my time. Again.
That's the thing. You could wait for 8 hours. Okay. Okay, if it's not free,
not free,
would you wait in line for Hamilton front row?
No.
And you had to pay. Have you seen Hamilton on Netflix?
How expensive would that be? I've
seen
the Disney. That's good enough.
It was pretty good.
I come from a family that does not have a lot of money. Screw that. I'm not paying for it.
You're not paying for it.
Very passionate about this, clearly.
Yes, yes. I also, I think, use Better View on Disney. I've only been to one Broadway show ever, and it was fine. But if you're not in, like, the first 10 rows, like, the Disney is way better, because you can actually see them.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine then.
And, that wasn't free. You had to pay for that. Were you ever in a school play?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was.
Yeah,
you were like forced to do it in like elementary school twice.
Twice. A Christmas play?
It was. No, it wasn't a Christmas play. It was a. It's like a Peter Pan kind of thing where it's like, but it drawed like a lot of like different stories because what was it? I was a bear in the Bare Necessities. Like I was part of like singing
Jungle
that.
Book. Yeah.
Yeah, Jungle Book. That's what it was. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I was
kids on like ropes and like flying Peter Pan style.
Yeah, no, none of that.
In elementary school. School plays. I don't think I was ever forced to be in a school play. I was forced to be in like church nativity plays, but
never been a part of one of those.
No. Here's the thing. I tried out for like Gabriel, which is like the lead role. And my brother was like, I'm not doing this. I'm too cool. And then I didn't get it because at the last minute, my brother auditioned for it and got it. So then I was
this betrayal.
Betrayal. Then it was like Love Actually. It was like Third Lobster or whatever. And it was whatever.
Yeah. And yeah, I sang the Bare Necessities, Dr. B. So I
didn't even get
I still remember the lyrics. It's weird.
It's catchy too.
The simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your stuff.
Exactly.
I mean the bare necessities or Mother Nature's recipes. Okay, yeah. No, stop.
That's really good. You have a very good memory. I don't think I remember anything from like 5 years ago, but that's very good.
Yeah, I really remember lyrics.
I think that there are some psychologists in the audience. I do think that music is encoded differently. Because I also remember lyrics, and music is very associated with like specific moments in time and like memory. So I do think it is encoded differently than other information. Yeah. Don't quote me on that. It's just hypothesis. What is your favorite book of all time?
Of all time.
All time. Favorite book.
Oh gosh, it's really difficult. That's hard. It's hard because it's like there's like my childhood like kind of favorite books that aren't like magical or like actually like super well written, but like just have that nostalgia factor for me and I love them. But I think I love Catch-22. I think that might be my favorite.
That's a good.
That was a very good book. It was it was. I love how it was a little bit weird. It's a weird book. And I love that.
Did you read it in school and you loved it, or did you read it like on your own?
I read it not as part of school. Yeah, I read it
not
alone.
As part of school.
Yeah, man. So I don't know what to say. There's just like little like weird quotes in it that made me like laugh. Something about like this character Major being like so mediocre that it was astounding how mediocre he was. I don't know why I connected with that. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Doesn't describe you. Yeah. I relate to the mediocrity of this character.
Like Ryan's just so mediocre and just so forgettable that people were like, wow. So mediocre. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, and I just love like the concept of Catch-22 of like there's no way out of this and like nothing makes sense. Yeah. And I think when I was reading it in high school, I was like, well, yeah, nothing makes sense to me right now. Nothing at all. Everything feels weird. And like, so you mean that I am in a box and I'm going to learn in a box. And then one day you're going to throw me out into the box and they're going to be like, you better know how to live outside of this box, even though we never taught you how. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hashtag
really connected with it.
Yeah. What's your favorite childhood books? Now I have to ask. What were you going to say from your childhood that you loved?
That's difficult. Okay, so the bad thing is I don't remember the title.
Oh, okay. What was the story? Maybe somebody in the usually they're pretty good about.
No, but I think it was just like this book series about the Greek gods and goddesses, but it was told from the perspective of Hades. And like Hades, in this case, was the good guy, and he was just like the older brother being like, please stop all your stop it. Why are you always messing things up?
That sounds awesome.
Okay.
Was it like a chapter
it was super
book, or
fun.
Was it
yeah, it was like a series of books.
Oh. Yeah. She's Googling it, people. We're gonna get it. That sounds awesome.
Wait, no, I lied. Okay, scratch that. Not my favorite book.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if Mythomania. Yeah, it was Mythomania. That was very good. But I've decided that wasn't my favorite book. My favorite books, I'm sorry, I get very passionate about my books, were a series of books from the author Tamora Pierce. So she did a bunch of like a series of books of like The Song of the Lioness, and this was a series, The Protector of the Small, that was also a series of books. And the thing about this was like, it was the first book and fantasy book as well that I read that had like very strong female characters, and it was like just these warriors who like didn't care, and like, yeah, there was like, you know, some love interest or whatever. But it was just like very much about like learning like about yourself and like being discriminated against. Like the Protector of the Small, I think, would like had to pretend to be a boy, and I guess actually Mulan was also about
that.
I see a trend.
There are some themes occurring.
There's some themes here. Please psychoanalyze
for me, Victoria.
What would Freud say?
Yes.
But yeah, so there was a lot of the Tamora Pierce books were very important.
There we are.
Yeah.
Mythomania sounds really cool, though. Also.
Oh yeah, no, that was a lot of fun to read.
Yeah. I am a fan of Shel Silverstein. Those are my favorite childhood books.
Oh, that's very good too. Roald Dahl also.
Yeah, classic.
So good.
You know, I recently reread Phantom Tollbooth, which as an adult, it's very, really, it's good. As an adult, it's totally, you have a totally different perspective. It's very good play on words. It's very well written with the way that they use their words. Highly recommend. My 6-year-old, I read it with her and she just thought it was like funny and weird. And I was like, this is so insightful. They go to like the land of illusions and everything's an illusion. And I'm like, oh my God, it's such a play on life. And whatever.
Love it.
It's funny. That's like the same question. So I'm not going to ask that. Asked about what was your favorite childhood story? You're not getting that question because you just answered that. Do you still have a beloved object from your childhood? We are getting very Freudian.
I can grab it. Yes. I know, we're going Freud. All right, I'll grab.
We are. What is Victoria's transitional object? We were all about to find out.
Okay, so it's a stuffed animal.
Yeah,
and I've definitely had this since I was born. It's gone with me everywhere. It's gone on vacations. Oh. It has seen nicer days, but it's a little Snoopy.
Oh, Snoopy.
It's like this neck is like just totally ruined.
You definitely gripped it by its neck.
I've definitely gripped it by its neck. It's gone everywhere. It's gone to the beach. It's gone on so many holidays. It's just.
Oh, your baby. He's so cute. It's so cute. Yeah. Thank you for sharing him. He's so sweet.
Thank you for giving Snoopy a spotlight. Yeah.
Yes, of course. I also have a stuffed animal from my childhood. I'm not going to get it because it's upstairs. I'm pregnant and I'll have no breath when I come back. But it is funny how the objects still give us comfort even in adulthood.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Last question. We're at question number 10.
Ooh.
You ready? You ready? It's a
Yes.
doozy. I know we said
All
it
right,
wasn't
are you
gonna
ready?
go horror. It's not horror. You're in Las Vegas.
Freud say about this. Sorry, yes.
It's a scenario. You're in Las Vegas. Do you like Las Vegas, first of all? Have you been to Las Vegas? No, you're not a Las Vegas.
I've been there. I was there like 3 years ago, maybe. Hated it. Wow.
People, noise, lights, none of it. Smoke.
All the culture of excess. I hated that.
It is that. It is
everything was in excess. It was the food, it was the people, it was the money. I was like, no.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in this scenario, you're enjoying your Las Vegas trip.
Okay, great. I'm loving Vegas. Yes.
You're in there. Maybe it's like, it's an empty casino. You go up to the roulette table. Have you played roulette? Do you gamble when you're in Vegas? Did you do any gambling?
No.
But you know what a roulette table looks like.
I know what a roulette table is.
Yeah. Where do you place your bet?
I have to pick like a number and a color, right? It's red or black. And
you have to pick,
right?
You can bet on a specific number, which pays out really well, but like the odds of hitting it are low. You can bet just on red or black. You could bet on 0 or 00. I do like Las Vegas. I think I'm telling a little too much about myself. I know a little too much about the roulette table. So you could, there are a few, you can bet on a row. Like, how much of a gambler? Are you going to go like lucky number? Or are you just going to be like black?
I'm definitely a lucky number, whatever. I'm also someone who's like, can I just take my money and leave?
So you wouldn't even place the bet.
I wouldn't even bet.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not that person who likes to bet. I'm just like,
no,
not today.
Just walk on past. Yes. What is your lucky number?
14.
Why?
I guess because my birthday is on the April 14th.
Oh. Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
it's coming up.
Yeah, and like my every like number in my years end in 4. So the number 4 for me is like
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I asked because there was a Radiolab episode recently about favorite numbers. And this guy asked a bunch of people what like their favorite number was, and 7 came up a lot. And there's some theories about why people say 7, but other than that, it was like all over the board for all different reasons. Like, so you said like my birthday's on the 14th, and someone would be like, my football jersey number was 8, and like there's like no pattern, which I thought was so interesting.
Fascinating.
Yeah,
that is fascinating. Like, why do we have an affinity to random numbers?
I mean, I definitely do.
Yeah.
For that reason. Although his theory about 7 was very interesting because, it's like lucky number 7. And I guess it's cross cultures. 7 is like, you look at the graph number. And it's like all the numbers, and then like 7 is like this. And his theory was that it's the only single digit number that you multiply. When you multiply or divide, you don't also get another single digit number. So when you double it, you get 14, right? All the other single digit numbers, I don't know, he was saying something about the way you multiply and divide. It doesn't make sense now that I'm relaying it. But he thought it was, and I was like, people wouldn't think that. Like, that was his theory. And I'm like, I don't think anybody's thinking that hard. I think they just had like a soccer jersey.
See, but that's the thing.
On it.
But that's the thing now, right? So this is the psychology, sociology question. Is number 7 now everyone's like favorite number? Because society has been like, number 7 is the lucky number.
Yes.
Is that yes. Now, is it a psychology?
It's true.
We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know because it is like a phrase like 13's unlucky and 7 is lucky, and everybody knows that. Math is hard. Take this, or thank you for commiserating.
Math is very hard. Yeah.
Math is hard.
Yeah, and actually, to go into, we can go on about this, right? But like, for example, and I'm not Chinese, but my Chinese friends have told, like, they've been like not super cool with, not super cool, but they're like, oh, like 4 is actually an unlucky number. And also 14 is an even worse number to consider a lucky number. And I was like, oh, great. Oh, well. And that's the thing, right? Like numbers have different meanings elsewhere too.
How do they feel about 7? You're going to have to ask.
It's good, I think.
I bet 7 is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet 7 is good.
Welcome to the numbers stream.
Yes, 4 is also very unlucky. Well, is it? 4 is very unlucky. Yeah. There's other people agreeing. Also, speaking of children, I have a 6-year-old, and there's a show called Number Blocks, and they do like there's like little blocks for all the numbers, and 7 is lucky number 7. That's like his name. It's weird. It's like everywhere.
Well, there we go.
It's in our culture. Pi. Take this org likes pi. That's their favorite number.
And that's very smart of you. Take this.
After they said math is hard, I feel like they're trolling me now.
They're flexing. They're flexing their numbers.
They are. Come on. Well, thank you for being here, Victoria. It's been lovely.
Thank you for having me. Yes, it was very fun.
And learning about community management and getting to see Snoopy. And next time I go to Vegas, I will think of you. And how happy you are that you're not there.
Don't. Yeah. It's like, I don't want to be there. It's great.
And before we go, let me ask. So, PAX still thinks it's happening this year, which I think is funny. When do you think we will actually I will see your face close to my face, maybe with the mask on, at a convention again? When's that going to happen? 2022?
I feel like 2022 at this rate. I know like the vaccines are rolling out, but I feel like it's like going to very slowly roll out. Also, people getting used to everything. Yeah, I feel like it won't be until 2022. That's what I'm saying, because I don't want to be disappointed by being like, oh yeah, it'll definitely happen in August.
I think it's not going to happen this year. I think that's just. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll see you.
Who knows?
And you're in a different province than me. I can't even come see you because I'm pretty sure it's locked down.
We can see each other. We're in different provinces.
Can we? They had it closed for a while. The borders.
I didn't know provinces.
That. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. We'll stop with the Canadian talk. Thank you for coming. Thank you for chatting with me.
For having me.
Take This org is going to raid somebody because I don't know how to do that yet. She's gonna raid somebody. I'm pretty sure it's Kelly, our community manager. Who are we gonna raid? Take This org. Tell me. We will go see what they are doing. Thank you all for coming, and thank you for all your wonderful questions.
Yes.
You can rate. Do I need to send a second pack of Hawaiian rolls? Yes. Dr. Kelly Dunlap sends me contraband from, not contraband. Sends me food from America that I can't get here. And now I can't even go across the border.
Trader Joe's.
All that bagel seasoning. I got like 4 of them in my cupboard. Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah. Well, Rachel, sorry, I'm going to get you in trouble. She's not sending contraband. She's just sending Trader Joe's. I'm pregnant. Have some pity. I need my Hawaiian rolls and Trader Joe's. Thank you all. Thank you, Wallstormer. Thank you, Digital.Games. Oh, nice to see you. Hi. And we'll see you next time. What's next week? Ooh. Take This Plays. Dr. Kelly and Dr. B will be playing maybe Night in the Woods still. Not sure. But that game is cute. It is good times. Now we wait.
Oh, farewell, everyone.
Goodbye.
Think of
kindness.
Kindness and psychology.
Sociology.
And what Freud would say. What would Freud say? What would Freud say? I don't know why I keep going with the Freud joke.
The Freud joke works, though. We had you on the couch. The
Freud is so strange.
Okay, we're off. I think.
All right.